Hello everyone, welcome again to the Smithville Area Chamber of Commerce members videos. Today we're very fortunate to have Miss Lisa French with us. She works in the real estate industry, and one of the things that she specializes in is international real estate. So this is going to be kind of a unique discussion with her, and at this point I'm going to ask the first question, and it's going to be very simple. Tell us a little bit about yourself up to where you are today.
I went to Northwest Missouri State in Maryville, and my husband and I met there, and then landed here in the Northland. And shortly after we got married, we moved to Smithville. And for several years thereafter, I was in the early education field, and actually ran a large daycare and early learning center, which was perfect when I had our two boys, because they went to work with me and they were there with me every day, and it was great. Then once they got to school, it was a lot of commuting, a lot of back and forth. I was with everybody else's kiddos all day, and not a lot left for my own little guys. So I was actually recruited to come back here to Smithville, and was actually in insurance for a couple of years until I got connected with Show Me Real Estate and Dirk, and he had some openings and some gaps he needed to fill there at the office, and so came on board just about a year ago, a little over a year ago, and it's been a great move. It's flexible, close to home, close to school, and been a great fit for our family.
Lisa, that was a pretty interesting career there. So now that you're doing the real estate stuff here in the beautiful metropolis of Smithville, how do you find individuals who want to work in your industry to do what you do?
Okay, so part of Show Me Real Estate is another portion of our company that is called High Tide Properties, and that's kind of our investment side of the organization, and with that is short-term rentals, so vacation properties, Airbnbs, as some people may be more familiar. And we have 4 properties altogether, and a couple are here in the U.S., and one at Branson, a little cabin down at the lake at Table Rock, and then we have one in Florida on Marco Island. And then our 2 other properties are in the U.S. Virgin Islands, so one in St. Croix, one in St. Thomas. And the great thing about USVI is you actually don't need a passport to go there. If you're flying commercially, you don't actually have to have a passport. So you feel like you're going far away, or in another country or in another territory, but it's a little bit easier for travel. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. And what I do with them is basically just manage the properties, manage the team. The property management or the home watch folks, as we're not there all the time. So kind of managing them from afar, cleaning crew, maintenance folks, and also overseeing bookings and anything that may need done at the house to make sure that our guests are happy and having a great time, and hopefully will come back and see us. So that's a process with marketing and getting people to want to go there, and so getting that word out there and communicating with them and treating our guests really well and like family is really our primary goal.
I would have never thought of that. That's pretty good. So the last thing I want to ask you about is we have graduation coming up here next month. So what's the advice that you would give our next generation of leaders in our country, specifically to the Smithville students?
For students who are graduating, I think plugging into the community and to area businesses is a really great start, and just knowing and having those relationships here in the community, maybe getting together with businesses for internships and getting that real world experience. And I think the real world learning here at Smithville that Carol Noker does has been a really wonderful addition to our district. And I know for one, our company is really excited to partner with the district and their students in that way. As far as the future, I know what I've seen in our industry, but in the world in general, I think just real connection with people is so important. And we had somebody come and do a presentation to us recently, and it was a kind of a marketing and media upstart, company. And one thing they said that kind of stuck with me was, we can do all this stuff automated, and you don't even have to talk to anybody, and people anymore, and people in this age group just don't want to talk anymore. They don't want to be on the phone. They don't want to interact with people in person. And that kind of gave me pause, because I disagree with that. And I think reaching out and touching people, having real relationships and real conversations is very important, and I think it's meaningful and impactful no matter what your age or generation is. So I think being genuine, having integrity, really making real connections with people is something that I would share with young people coming out into the world today, because I think it really makes a difference, and personally for our company, I think sets us apart.
Lisa, thank you so much for visiting with us today. It was a wonderful experience. You got a lot of wonderful knowledge that you brought for the students and stuff, and also for the community in general. So with that, I want to say thank you, and also thank you everyone for watching again today. On behalf of the Smithville Area Chamber of Commerce, the Smithville High School Broadcast and Journalism class, Integrated Financial Solutions, and the Jamison Edwards Group, have a great week.
Thank you.